The famous Rome channel is back. What if somebody took the already insane premise of The Bachelor and cranked it up to 11 like a Spinal Tap amplifier? That's the basic idea behind Love is Blind. Almost instantly after Netflix dropped its initial batch of episodes last week, the dating show quickly became one of the streaming service's most buzzed about series. It's not hard to see why. For the uninitiated, here's a brief rundown that might help you understand why all your friends are obsessed with the show hosted by Nick and Vanessa Lachey in 2020. The series follows a group of 30 singles as they pair off and form relationships, first in a speed dating environment, and later on an increasingly intimate one-on-one level. Sounds like a million other dating shows, right? Well, there are a couple of important twists here. First, the two partners never lay eyes on one another throughout the early days of their courtship, communicating entirely through walls, or pods as the show calls them. And second, as the season approaches its conclusion, the participants will see each other for the first time and decide within a matter of days if they want to get married. The whole process unfolds over the course of just 5 weeks. Like we said, it's basically The Bachelor on steroids, and it's every bit as entertaining as it sounds. Naturally, this strange process has led to some strange pairings and a lot of awkward moments, but remarkably, it's also resulted in some genuine love connections. Maybe love is indeed blind after all. Fans have some very strong feelings about the couples who are still standing with just one episode to go, so perhaps it's not surprising that they've done some digging to get to find out who's still together. To be clear, we won't actually know who will tie the knot until Thursday's finale, but the amateur sleuths on Instagram have unearthed some compelling information about the remaining couples, and it seems we have a pretty good sense of whether or not they're still together. Cameron Hamilton and Lauren Speed. We'll start with the good news. It appears that fan favorites Cameron Hamilton and Lauren Speed are still an item. Based on their tags on Instagram pics, it seems that Cam and Lauren have been spending a lot of time together. First in Decatur, Georgia, then on vacation in Cancun, it looks like they've remained every bit the couple. Not only that, Cam recently posed for some professional pics taken by Lauren's multimedia company. Matt Barnett and Amber Pike. There have been some disastrous Matt and Amber couples in the history of reality TV, but these two appear to be making it work. Matt, who actually goes by Barnett, has been liking all of Amber's pics, and fans think that's him next to her in the vacation photo. Whoever it is, he appears to be wearing a wedding ring. Mark Cuevas and Jessica Batten. Now we're into the problem areas. The odds are stacked against Mark and Jessica, perhaps because she appears to be hung up on Barnett, or because she seems to be dead set against having sex, or because of their 10-year age gap. She's older. Both parties seem to have returned to their hometowns after the show finished filming, and many viewers think the fleeing bride in the previews, the one who falls into a ditch, is Jessica. Damian Powers and Janina Gibelli. The internet detectives are split on this. Damian and Janina have experienced a lot of ups and downs this season, and they don't follow each other on Instagram. That's always a red flag. However, the backgrounds of their Instagram pics seem to indicate they've been spending a lot of time in the same city. Still, some fans think Janina is the blonde runaway bride in the trailer. Kenny Barnes and Kelly Chase. Well, their names fit well together, as did their personalities, but Kenny and Kelly didn't get a whole lot of screen time this season. At least relative to the aforementioned train wrecks, they were a bit of an enigma. As such, it's tough to say if they made it. But hey, they follow each other on Instagram, and they still like each other's posts, so the outlook is favorable. We suppose we'll just have to tune in on Thursday to find out what becomes of Kelly, Kenny, and the rest of the couples. Have you watched TV's most bonkers dating show yet? Needless to say, it does not disappoint.